Good morning, YouTube. In the second half of this LED bulb video, we'll look at the current and power data from these three typical LED light bulbs. I've logged the data into this spreadsheet. I put the voltage steps in this first column, and then I have the current and power data for each bulb in the next columns. And then I also have some of the published data from the bulbs here. So I have the bulbs, the power factor I measured, and then this is the rated watts, rated milliamps, rated lumens, and then I calculated lumens per watt over here, and then I also put down the cost of the bulb just as a comparison point. So if I come down here to my chart, I can turn on the current values and you can see the trend of the three bulbs. So this Titan bulb down here, the simple capacitive dropper, has a current that just falls off linearly with voltage. And then here's the simple buck converter in the GE Brightstick bulb that increases as the voltage drops up to a point, and then it starts to fall off. And then here's the Philips bulb with the dimmable control. I can switch on the power or watt data in place of the current, and this more closely represents the light output. You can see the bottom bulb here has a non-linear power drop-off, more like an incandescent bulb. In fact, if I do that one by itself, you can see it's kind of more like a second order fall off. And then if I turn these back on, and with this particular bulb, since the current is falling off at half the voltage, you have half the current and thus a quarter of the power or light output. Now the Philips bulb keeps the current constant and drops off the power quite linearly with the voltage. And then the GE bulb fights the effect of the reduced input voltage down to around 80 volts where it finally starts to drop off. Yes, if you want to find the component values and build quality of a bulb, then nothing beats tearing it apart for an up-close look. But if you want to get a good idea of how a bulb operates, a variable power supply and meter will tell you quite a bit about what's inside. I found this information interesting and quite informative as to how the various types of LED drivers operate. If there's interest, I have a few other LED bulbs I could test in a similar fashion for another video. Post up in the comment section below if you'd like to see more of this sort of testing. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and as always, thanks for watching.